Grand afternoon, everyone. I hope everyone is well. Everyone is able to move forward in their various endeavors. This is Erica Clark Wise, the Renaissance. I just want to give you an update. Usually I tune in on Sundays at 8:08 p.m. and provide you with a lecture about a topic. This Sunday past, yesterday, I was being severely attacked, as I am right now, currently, right here on my frontal lobe. They're causing an immense pulling sensation in the neuroweaponry that's causing my brain to feel like it might pop right here. The same thing is going on right here. I don't ever have headaches, never. I've had a lot of stress, but it doesn't manifest in my body in that way. Usually, what it does is it causes me to have an influx of speeches in terms of what I want to say about it. So I contain myself through my emotional intelligence until it's time to speak, and that would be now. I usually speak it out, even out loud now, because I have to. If I continue to reason through my thoughts without the speech being pronounced, let me make sure that I turned on the both the mic is on. I wanted to make sure the mic was on. Even if I reason through my thoughts like I used to do, which is like just thinking through things and trying to figure out the best remedy, that's not sufficient these days because of the neuroweaponry that's implanted on me. Currently, on my phone that I'm using is probably like 7 hackers that are utilizing my phone to the point where I could not use my phone for a simple transaction. I had to make a transaction today in order to secure my travel arrangements. Ever since I did that throughout the day, the vigilantes who thought they had me assumed in terms of what my movement would be. They have been very outspoken in trying to convince me that they were going to steal the remainder of my money from my account, as well as find some way to contact someone and accuse me of doing a fraudulent transaction. I've been with my bank for years. They know me well. They're the ones who told me I was sold to the dark web. So I'm making this public because they have cut me off from my ability to post on threads. They've cut me off from my ability to post on Instagram, and right now they get off on the torture. That's one of their MOs, is to torture indigenous brilliant people and gays and lesbians and get off on us being able to feel it. That's what I learned in Puerto Rico from some of the women that were being tortured as I was in the Planet Fitness through the neuroweaponry. And so, hi, welcome, welcome. And so right now, even as I speak, they have my right tricep throbbing. It's not because of anything within my own body that's causing it. It's probably more than likely someone who is a vigilante hacker who is on my chip, who is having a nervous reaction to the fact that I'm not debilitating to the point of not being able to remember or even know that I'm being attacked. There's several people who have probably been attacked who aren't even aware that it is not their physiology that is actually malfunctioning, but rather a manipulative. Right now, I'm sorry, I just disconnected, reconnected. I hope you're there. I had a lot of people on the live, and it looks like a lot of you dropped off during that reconnect and disconnect. That's probably something that was targeted as well. So I wanted to let everyone know I'm still alive. I'm still in Mexico. You see in terms of the neuro weaponry is a manipulative posture in trying to harness the energy of its victims in order to use that energy, whether it be intellectual property, whether it be your body's ability to move in certain manners that the person who is harnessing you can't, or it might be even as drastic as a blind person utilizing your eyes because they can't see. All these things are available in the neuroweaponry dark web website. It's very advanced. I heard it was from Singapore. I did not build it. That was another lie that they've given. I did not build it. I haven't even had, when this was infected, when I was infected with this, I didn't even have a computer. Like, the computer had crashed the first day of Lesbian Visibility Week. They hacked my computer in February of that year, And the first day in Lesbian Visibility Week in April, my computer crashed, and I was without a computer for a good 7 months, without a telephone for a good 7 months. So there's no way that I could have been navigating any type of system of malware against another human without the capacity to communicate with people, even if I had a team. It doesn't make sense. It's not true. So right now my arm is still throbbing. It should not be. My head is not being pulled like it was, but I can guarantee you they will try. Hi, welcome. I appreciate you all being here. I can guarantee you that they will, in fact, try again tonight to torture me. What was strange is that when I was at the travel agency trying to secure my trip, and I did pretty much get to the next position of securing my trip to my next destination, the same person that walked in the travel agency ended up being my roommate at the hotel that I'm at, because I'm at a hostel. So these are the things I need to mention in case anything goes crazy tonight, because like I said, they often send gang stalkers around. I already told the lady myself, so it's not like I'm making a rumor up or doing anything to say who she is, reveal who she is, but I'm letting it be known that I was able to see that. And look how my speech changed. They changed the chip again, and my speech changed, so I cannot say my words as fluently as I would. This all needs to be recorded in real time. Sometimes they'll put a schizophrenic on my chip, and they do it through a computer. And when I say chip, is the coin is the term that I coined. Welcome, Argentina. And so I just want to continue to notify you all and keep you abreast to this. I can guarantee you we're going to take this to the U.S. Supreme Court, and I need you all to contact the International Criminal Court as well around the globe, because I can guarantee you that if they're attacking Americans like this, and I see now that they're probably attacking Mexicans too through these hate groups and cults, that they'll get to your country as well. So we want to be vigilant still, and we want to report these things to our local news station. And like I said, if you have any type of compassion about this attack and you want to take action to help, then contact your neighboring countries as well through the International Criminal Court. Whatever you can do with news stations in your neighboring countries to let them know about my YouTube channel and what you've been hearing from me. Have to get the word out. Look how long it took for the governments to react to the genocide going on in Gaza. That was 2 years, I discussed with one of my roommates yesterday. So we have to be very, very vigilant in continuing to report this to the International Criminal Court, as well as newspapers. As I mentioned before, most of your more intelligent people are reading newspapers and magazines, whereas the sleeping population is mostly watching television. So as you contact the news stations, make sure it's things like Time Magazine and your local newspaper and neighboring countries, so that the more intelligent people who are actually reading and learning can get involved in getting the word out, like they were able to successfully get aid now to Gaza because of people like you who care about humanity and won't stand for genocide. So I appreciate you being here. I promise you I'll do better. And no, I'm not that I'll do better. Fuck that. What I'm saying is I promise you I'll get back to you with the lecture from last week. See how I said do better? That's because they're pulling on my frontal lobe here to put in information, to interject on my speech, to prove to the people who they've lied to about being FBI that they have in fact been working with me to train me for some type of division of FBI, NSA, or CIA. This is the play. This is the lie to keep me from telling the truth about the things they've been offering me, to hide the things that they were doing in relation to the various human trafficking mechanisms of illegal activity that they've participated in, and possibly the death of several people who they have targeted because they would not participate. So these are the things we have to be aware of and be more aggressive in sharing the information. I appreciate you so much and take care. Erica Clark Wise, The Renaissance.